Hello students, welcome to Shri Vardhaman Vidyalaya online education. Today we will see part 2 of chapter 13 physics part magnetic effect of electric current. In this part we will discuss about the magnetic field and field lines and activity. Now uh, magnetic field and field lines. We are familiar with the fact that the compass needle gets deflected when brought near a bar magnet. So, a compass needle is in fact a small bar magnet. The end of the compass needle pointed approximately toward north and south direction. So, the end pointing towards the north is called north seeking or north pole, and the other end that pointed towards the south is south seeking or a south pole. Through various activity, we can observe that like poles repulse and while unlike poles of the magnet attract each other. So activity 13.2. Fix a sheet of white paper on drawing board using some adhesive material. Place a bar magnet in the center of it. Now sprinkle some iron filling uniformly around the bar magnet as shown in the figure. So you can see the figure. So here you can see that is this is a bar magnet kept on the plain paper and some of an iron particles that will be sprinkled on them. A salt sprinkle may be used for this purpose. Now tap the board gently. What do you observe? So when we tap the board, what you will observe? The iron fillings arrange themselves in the pattern as shown in the figure. So these are the pattern how the iron fillings will be arranged themselves. So the magnet exerts its influence in the region surrounding it. Therefore, the iron filling experience a force. The force that exerted making an iron fillings to arrange in the pattern. So the region surrounding a magnet in which the force of the magnet can be detected is said to be having a magnetic field. So what is a magnetic field? Here you can see that is an force that will exert an iron fillings to make an arrange in the pattern. So this is in this that what happens, the force of the magnet can be detected. So in this part, in this area, the force of the magnet will be direct, so that we called as a magnetic field. The lines along which the iron fillings arrange themselves represent the magnetic field lines. So this is an example of iron fillings near the bar magnet aligns themselves along the field lines. Next, activity 13.3. Take a small compass and bar magnet. Place the magnet on the sheet of white paper fixed on the drawing board using some adhesive material. Now make the boundary of the magnet. So here we are taking one small compass and a bar magnet. Place the bar magnet on the sheet of paper using drawing board and an adhesive material, and you have to draw the boundary of the magnet. Now place the compass near the north pole of the magnet. How does it behave? The south pole of the needle pointed towards the north pole of the magnet. That is, the north pole of the compass is directly always from the north pole of the magnet. Make the position of two ends of the needle. Now move the needle to the new position such that its south pole occupies the position previously occupied by its north pole. In this way, proceed step by step till you reach the south pole of the magnet. That will be shown in the figure. Join the point mark on the paper by a smooth curve. This curve represented the field line. Repeat the procedure and draw as many lines as you can, and you get the pattern of the figure 4. So you can get a magnetic lines. So these lines represent the magnetic field around the magnets, and these are known as the magnetic field lines. So using this activity we can find out the magnetic field line. Now you can see this. Observe the deflections in the compass needle as you move it along the field line. So the deflections increased as the needle is moved towards the pole. So here we are going to draw a magnetic lines with the help of a compass needle. So here you can see this one, a bar magnet. Okay, so this is a south and this is north pole, and this is a compass. So this compass indicating the north pole and this will be the south. So here what happens, there will be the attractions will be taken place, so the deflections will be shown. So you can point that mark, then take, so you can point this is north and this is south. Okay, you are moving the compass toward this one, so again you will show a deflections. So like this you can move in this around, so you'll get a magnetic field lines. Okay, now in this one, if you do as many as possible, you'll get the field lines like this. Okay, so this is a drawing of a magnetic field lines with the help of compass needle, and the field lines around a magnet, it will look like this. Okay, now you can see the direction. Magnetic field is a quantity that has both the directions and magnitude. So the directions of the magnetic field is taken to be the directions in which the north pole of the compass needle moves inside it. Therefore, it is taken by a convenient that the field lines emerged from the north pole and merged at a south pole. So note that the arrow marks on the field lines in the figure 4. You can see that. So that is an field lines will be merged from a north pole and emerge towards a south. So that is this one. That is emerge from a north pole and merge at a south pole. So that is it will be moves from a north pole and it will be ends at a south pole. So the direction is from north to south. Inside the magnet, the directions of field lines is from a south to north pole. Thus, the magnetic field lines are in a closed curves. Now, you can see this one magnetic field lines here. The outside the magnetic field lines, what happens? The field lines will be moves from a north to south. But inside the magnet, it will be moves towards a south towards a north. So, outside it is north to south, and inside the magnet it is south to north. The relative strength of the magnetic field is shown by a degree of closeness of field lines. Field is stronger, that is, the force acting on the pole of the another magnet placed is greater where the field lines are crowded. So you can see that one place that is it will be crowded at a pole. So the pole, the magnetic field effect of the magnet is very high at a pole. No field lines are found to cross each other. If they did, it would mean that at the point of intersection, the compass needle would point towards two directions, which is not possible. So you can see that is no two lines will be intersect. If it is intersect, it is not possible. That because it is not possible towards a point. So the no two field lines will be cross each other. So there will not be any point of an intersections of this field lines. Next, we are going to see the magnetic field due to a current carrying conductor. So you can see that in activity 13.1, we have seen that an electric current through a metallic conductor produces a magnetic field around it. In order to find the directions of the field produced, let us repeat this activity in the following ways. Activity 13.4. Take a long straight copper wire, 2 or 3 cells of 1.5 volt each and plug key. Connect all them in the series as shown in the figure. So you can see that you can showing in a figure A. So here we are taking one magnetic wire and it will be plugged with a key as well as a battery in a series. Now place a straight wire parallel to and over a compass needle and plug the key in the circuit. So you can see that we are placing in a copper wire and we are plugging in a key. Observe the directions of deflections of north pole of the needle. If the current flow from the north to south, that it will be shows in the figure A, the north pole of the compass needle would move towards an east. Now you can see here, if a current is moving from a north to south. Okay, first conditions, that is an directions of deflections of north pole of the needle. That is, if the current is flow from a north to south. So you can see the directions of the deflections of the north pole will compass needle would move towards an east. So if you current is moving from a north to south, okay, so this is a north and it will be moves towards a south. What about the deflections? The deflections will be towards an east. Okay, so you can see that one here, the deflections of a needle is towards an east directions. So replace the cell connections in the circuit as shown in the figure 5. B. So you are replacing the circuit, that is we are replacing this one. So what happens, this is the east and this is the north. Okay, so we are replacing this one. So the you can see this one, the battery here plus and negative. So here we are just changing the battery minus and plus. So we are replacing this one. What happens, the deflections is also changed. Now this would result in the change of the directions of current through the copper wire, that is from south to north. So here you can see that is in a directions of an wire is from an north to south to north. So here you can see the directions of an current is from an south to north. So the deflections is towards an west. So observe the change in the directions of deflections of the needle. You will see that the deflections in the needle moves in the opposite direction, that is towards an west. So it means that the directions of magnetic field produced by the electric current is also reversed. Now here you can see in the first one, when a current is moving from an north to south. Okay, so this is an north to south. So what happens to an deflections in an magnetic needles, it will be deflects towards an east. Now we are changing the connection. So what happens, the current is moving from an south to north. So at that time you can see that is an deflections is towards an west. So from this we can observe that if an uh, directions of the magnetic field produced by the current is also reversed if we changes the directions of an current. Okay, so a simple electric circuit in which the right wire is placed parallel over a compass needle, the deflections in the needle become opposite when the directions of the current is reversed. So the magnetic field patterns produced by the current carrying conductor having a different shape. Next, so the pattern of a magnetic field produced by the current carrying conductors depends on its shape. So different magnetic field patterns are produced by the current carrying conductor having different shape. So we will now study the magnetic field pattern produced by a straight conductor, that is a straight wire carrying current. Circular loop, that is a circular wire carrying current. Next is solenoid, that is a long coil of wire carrying current. Now we are going to see about an magnetic field patterns due to the straight current carrying conductor, that is a straight current carrying wire. So in this one, first the magnetic field lines around a straight conductor carrying a current or concentric circle whose center lies in the wire. Concentric circle means there is so many circles, but it will having a same center, that you can see in the figure. Okay, so this is a concentric circle, 1 2 3. So it will be having a same center, but of a different, you have so many circle, but the circle will lies on a same center. So that we are calling as our concentric circle. We have a straight vertical wire AB which passes through a horizontal cardboard sheet C. The end of the wire AB are connected to the battery through a switch. When the current is passes through the wire AB, it produces a magnetic field around it. This magnetic field has a magnetic field lines around the wire. Now you can see here we are taking in a battery. Okay, so and it will be connected to ammeter and it is in a cardboard. So this will be connected to the metallic wire. So that is given. So vertical wire AB which passes through horizontal cardboard sheet C. So end of the wire is connected to battery through the switch. When the current is produced, you can see the magnetic field around it. Now it produces a magnetic field around it. So this magnetic field has a magnetic field lines around the wire AB, which can be shown by sprinkling some iron fillings on the cardboard sheet. The iron fillings get magnetized. On tapping the cardboard sheet, the iron fillings arrange themselves in the circle around the wire, showing that the magnetic field lines are circular in nature. A small plotting compass M placed on the cardboard indicating the directions of magnetic field. When the current of the wire flows in the upward directions, then the lines of magnetic field are in an anti-clockwise direction. If the directions of the current in the wire is reversed, then the directions of magnetic field lines also get reversed. Now in this one you can see that one, this is an circuit. So in the circuit you can see that this is a battery, a meter, and it's a variable resistance, and here it is a metallic wire and then a cardboard. So inside the cardboard there is a deflections, means a compass is given, and it is an now if a magnet current is will be moves in an upward directions. Here what is given, when a current in the wire flows in the upward directions. So you can see that when a current is flowing in an upward directions, what happens, that is an magnetic field lines will be moves in an are in an anti-clockwise direction. So the magnetic field lines are in an anti-clockwise. You can see that is an magnetic field lines are in an anti-clockwise directions. You can find out. Okay. Now if an current is will be reversed, directions of the current in the wire is reversed, then you can see that the directions of the magnetic lines is also get reversed. That is, you can see in an first, that is current carrying one in this one. So you have seen that if a current is moving from an north to the south. Okay, so from north to south, what will be happens, the deflections will be towards an east. If a current is changed from an south to the north, so what happens, the deflections will be moved towards an west. Okay, so same thing in this one also, when a current is moving in the upward directions, then the magnetic field lines will be moved in an anti-clockwise directions. If the current is reversed, then what happens, the magnetic directions of the magnetic field lines is also reversed. So it has been shown by the experiment that the magnitude of the magnetic field produced by the straight carrying conducting wires at a given point is directly proportional to the current passing in the wire and inversely proportional to the distance of that point from the wire. So greater the current in the wire, if the wire is a greater, current in the wire is greater, then the stronger will be the magnetic field produced. So this is the diagram, and this is a concentric circle that you will get on a magnetic field lines around this one. So, and greater the distance of the point from the current carrying wire, weaker will be the magnetic field produced at that point. So in fact, as we move away from the current carrying straight wire, the concentric circles around it repeating the magnetic field lines become larger and larger, indicating the decreasing strength of the magnetic field. Okay, now you can see here, if it is it moves away, means it will be distance will be increased, then what happens to an magnitude of the will be decreased. If the current is increased, then you can see that is there will be the magnetic field lines is also increased. Next, the directions of the magnetic field produced by a straight carrying current carrying conductor. That is, if the directions of the current is known, then the directions of the magnetic field produced by the straight wire carrying current can be obtained by using Maxwell right-hand thumb rule. So according to the Maxwell right-hand thumb rule, imagine that you are grasping, means or holding the current carrying wire in your right hand, so that your thumb points in the directions of current, and then the directions in which your fingers encircle the wire will give the directions of magnetic field lines around the wire. Now you can see the picture. Okay, so this is on our right hand, so we are holding this one wire. Okay, now this will represent the concentric circle. So the thumb will indicate the directions of a current, and the finger that will be encircled, it will be folded, that will give a magnetic field lines, that is directions of magnetic field lines. So if it is thumb in the upward directions, so it will shows this current, and this will be the if the thumb will shows in the downward directions, so the current will be in a downward directions, and the magnetic field lines you can shows in this encircled in this one. Here it will be in this directions, and here the directions will be changed. So again I am reading this one. So imagine that you are holding the current carrying wire in your right handed, so that your thumb points in the direction of current. Then the directions in which your finger encircles the wire will give the directions of magnetic field lines around the wire. So a straight current carrying wire AB in which the current is flowing vertically upward from A to B. To find out the directions of magnetic field line produced by this current, we imagine that the wire AB to be held in your right hand, shown in the figure, so that your thumb points in the directions of the current towards an B, and the directions in which your fingers are folded gives the directions of magnetic field lines. In the case of your fingers are folded in the anti-clockwise direction, so the directions of magnetic field lines is also in an anti-clockwise directions. Now the Maxwell right hand thumb rule is also known as an Maxwell corkscrew rule. Now the corkscrew is a device for pulling a screw from bottle or consisting in a spiral metal rod or in a handle. So according to the Maxwell corkscrew rule, imagine a driving and a corkscrew in the direction of current. Then the directions in which it turns its handle is the directions of magnetic field or magnetic field line. So it is given in the figure. So this given in the figure. So the rotation, the directions of rotations gives the directions of magnetic field line. So if we move this, so and this will gives the directions of current. So if you screw this one, if you rotate this one, this will gives the directions of magnetic field lines, and this will gives the directions of an current. So here that is an again I am reading. Imagine a driving corkscrew is the direction of current. Then the directions in which the turns its handle is the directions of magnetic field lines. So the directions of current is vertically downward. Now if you imagine driving the corkscrew downward in the directions of current, then the handle of a corkscrew is to be turned in the clockwise directions. Now here in this one we are put in this directions. If you in an opposite directions, what happens, the direction of current will be in the upward in a clockwise direction. So the directions of magnetic field lines will also be in a clockwise direction. This is example opposite to one we consider in the right hand thumbs given below. Then when the electric current flows vertically upward, the directions of magnetic field produces anti-clockwise. So when we current is upward, then the directions of magnetic field will produce is an anti-clockwise. Other hand, when the electric current flows vertically downward, then the directions of magnetic field is in a clockwise direction. So this is the Maxwell screw rules. So you can consider this one, the right hand grip rule and Maxwell screw rule. So here if you holding an electric current wire, so what happens, this the thumb points along the directions of the current, and the finger that will folding that will give the directions field line. Okay, so this will be in an upward directions. So the concentric circle will be in an what weapon, it will be anti-clockwise directions. And here it is an a current will be in a downward directions. So the directions gives the directions of the magnetic field. So this will be in a shows the Maxwell screw rule, and this is an a Maxwell right hand thumb rule. Okay, so these are the rules that will be applied in an first, that is an a current carrying, that is an a magnetic field that will be patterned due to the straight current carrying conductors, that is an a wire. So hope you all are understood this one. So if you see the video 2 or 3 times, so then you can understand clearly about right-hander rules and magnetic field lines patterns through current carrying conductors. Thank you. We will meet in the next part of this session.